What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Rant. I'm back in the singer, ready to shoot another video. Let me look at my face. Yeah, back in the scene, ready to shoot another video. Today is my ugly Christmas sweater potluck with my friends. And we about to cook. I'm just kidding, y'all. No, but for real, it is ugly Christmas sweater party, and I'm about to whip out this bad boy. This is one of the gifts we got for our wedding. And yeah, I'm about to use it for the first time because I'm not really cooking like that. But I'm just throw something in this bad boy right here, and the food's gonna be ready. And I'm not cooking for a whole bunch of grown people, so you know, just something light, something cutesy, demure, that type of stuff. But yeah, that's what my not so demure. So y'all, I barely been vlogging or uploading videos, and I'm sorry about that. But life has been hectic. I've been on the go so much, like it's crazy. I haven't even been able to like sit down and edit or like, even sit down and breathe for myself. I've been out. Like, if it's not one thing, it's another. Since July, since we went on that Detroit trip. And it's about to be the New Year's. I'm like, y'all about to get a whole bunch of old videos in this New Year. It don't matter. But yeah, I haven't had time to do anything. We've been on the go. A lot of stuff has happened or has been happening. It just seems like we try to chill, then something comes up. We went to Detroit. We ended up going to, what happened after Detroit? We ended up having to do something. Oh yeah, we planned a wedding in 2 months. So that was like a lot of money gone in a short amount of time. Then on top of that, bills, and then car problems started to happen and all that other stuff. So it was just like, it was a lot. We ended up going to Vegas for the wedding ceremony, which I posted already a little bit. But I didn't post a whole video because it's just like, y'all need to be seeing all that. So yeah, after the wedding, after the ceremony, a week after that, we ended up having the reception and spending money on decorations and food. And also thank you again to my mom for cooking. Got great reviews on that. I'm gonna learn soon, y'all. I'm about to be making my videos and stuff too. But yeah, after the wedding, the reception, we ended up going, that was October. November, mind you, in October, after our wedding and reception, we ended up having a Halloween party for the kids. That was money spent towards that. November, we ended up going to California for my sister and my husband's birthday. Going to SeaWorld and all the Knott's Berry Farm, all those places. Money spent on that. December comes. We had a dinner and we spent money on our friends as a thank you for helping out with the reception. Spent money on that. Then we ended up going on a little couples trip. Our first couple trip. It was a good trip. It was a good trip. It was amazing. Our first time going with me and Francisco. That was amazing. But also spent money on that. And then now, hosting 2 different Christmas parties. I had a Christmas, on actual Christmas day, a Christmas potluck with my actual family. And then later on, we went to the casino with Ty's family. I lost my money, y'all. I done lost my money. But, spent money on that. And then today, December 28th, yeah, this is the day, December 28th, 2024, we're having a ugly Christmas sweater potluck with some friends. I don't think it's going to be a lot of people here or anything like that, but we're just going to be playing like some games and eating. Everybody's supposed to be bringing a dish, so let's see how that's going to work. I'm not cooking for everybody, but I'm just going to make this one little crock pot thing over some rice. I think I'm making like some pepper steak something. I don't know, but I'll show you guys what I make. Yeah, that's it. I mean, the apartment is already kind of decorated because of the Christmas Day thing. Also getting everybody Christmas gifts. We bought everybody Christmas gifts this year. But went in that, and then today. So yeah, we've been spending money a lot. But next year we are trying to save. There's gonna be limited. I've been recording, y'all. I've been recording everything, or trying to record everything. It's just like the fact that I have to sit and edit is what's stopping me, or like what's halting me, because I don't have time to do that. I'm picking up overtime at work and all this other stuff, and I'm just moving around everywhere. I've been kind of low-key stressed, but you know, I've been pushing forward. I've been getting my hair done and my eyelashes, and trying to take care of myself and, you know, maintain that, you know, glow. I'm trying to be more girly. Like, before, like, I haven't been, like, really been on top of, like, maintaining, like, a certain look, or, like, I just been, like, whatever. I'm rolling out the house, who I gotta look cute for. Like, I'm in here. Or who I gotta look cute for, or, you know. But also, you gotta think about it, it's like, it's a reputation, it's a representation of him, too, you know. So, you know, I've been trying to, you know, spur some shit up. I've been posting more on my Instagram. I've been trying to do that. At least if I'm not giving y'all videos, at least I could do is post on my Instagram. So yeah, that's what I've been doing with that. I've been spending a lot of time with like my friends. Jamil's in town. We just spent last night. We just spent out with him and his friends. That was interesting. I just like really like. At first, I was like in a very depressed stage in my life, and I didn't want to do nothing. I didn't want to go nowhere. I didn't want to be around anybody. Oh shit! I didn't want to be. What is big? Ah! If everybody know, I had one a crock pot at Amazon when Amazon was great. I had one crock pot at Amazon, and it was like this little crock pot from Amazon. It wasn't a big one, so I thought when I got one I get from Amazon, I was gonna, you know, be able to cook, but no, not the case. But you see how big this is? Thank you. Cause y'all know we've been so busy. I haven't been able to really cook a lot or anything like that. So yeah, I haven't really been able to cook or anything, and I'm about to start. I'm working on myself, guys. Oh, I've been working on my communication skills. Ooh, child. So I'm gonna tell y'all to tell me. I realized this year my communication skills suck. Like, I don't know. I know everybody always needs to work on their communication skills, but I just really realized that my communication skills suck. I'm just like, usually if I'm feeling some type of way or something, I like avoid you, or just like stop talking. I don't know if that's the Aries in me or whatever, but you make me feel some type of way, I just ghost. I just don't be trying to talk or anything. I just be viewing in my own feelings instead of just having that conversation. But I've been stepping out of my comfort zone, and I've been having those uncomfortable conversations. So which is good. I've been having those uncomfortable conversations, but I also been allowing myself some grace period. Like I've been at least allowing myself like at least 3 days. Me, I've been allowing myself these little grace periods, 2-3 days. Let me cool down, because I notice like when I am in my feelings and I feel some really strongly about it, I can't communicate. And then I start crying, and then I feel like if I'm crying and I'm telling you my feelings, I look weak, and I don't want to perceive that as weak, or like I'm really crying because of you, and you got this type of hold on me. You don't got this type of hold on me. I'm just an emotional gangster. I feel like I'm not crying because of you. I'm crying because of me. But I don't want people to see me crying, because it makes me feel weak, and I feel like I can't talk when I'm crying. So I've been working on my communication skills a lot. So yeah, it's been uncomfortable, but it's been growth. I've been seeing growth in myself. And yeah, honestly, I just thought originally it was just like, oh, maybe it's just the communication skills in my relationship. But no, it's communication with everybody. I just be to communication with everybody, and I tend to shut down. Because I don't be feeling like I be heard, or I be feeling like if I come and I actually talk to you and you just miss me, that's going to hurt my feelings. And I don't want to, break my own heart trying to go and talk to somebody and they be like, oh, I don't give a fuck, or I don't know. Like, But I've been allowing people to, like, show themselves to me, So I'm going to moving forward, I'm going to start trying to have those conversations. And if you be like, yeah, I can cut you off just fine. And I have a reason to, And not just me having, like, my feelings involved and not even giving you the chance to explain yourself, or, So, that's what I've been doing. Been working on myself. We've been trying to plan more financially. Because, I have a kind of a bad habit of, paying for stuff for people, or like hosting parties. I love hosting parties. That's my thing. I just like that about myself. I like to host parties. I like to, interact. And there's nothing wrong with that. But it's just like do it in increments, and not do it like so much. Not do it like back to back crazy like I've been doing. What? You just listening? Okay. So now I do it so back to back crazy like I've been doing. So yeah, I'm learning. We're all learning. It's a learning process. If you think that your communication skills don't need no improvement, you the problem. Because I'm telling you now, everybody needs to work on their communication skills. Everybody. And I've been seeing that a lot. Like, I've been sitting back and like really looking, because there was like one instance like with one of my friends that we fallen out. Every instance it's been based off of assumptions, and we never really sat and had that conversation. And I realized like, oh, and at work, some people, I've been being targeted at work, y'all. I've been targeted. I had to have a target on my back, like. Girls really don't like me, and it's older women too, and it's just crazy. But yeah, instead of communicating with me, they decided to have their own narrative in here. And you would think because they're older, they mature and they know how to communicate. No, baby, at any point in your life you need to work on that, because I'm realizing that I'm thinking I'm getting mature because I'm getting older. But there's older women out there that don't know how to communicate. They still don't know how to sit down and have a conversation, or sit down and not have it be aggressive, or, So it's just like, side eye. You've been on this earth longer than me. You don't know how to communicate still, and I'm working on me. You can't work on yourself. And that's probably why y'all do. I'm just saying, in the new year, I think everybody should be working on their communication skills, Tread lightly, because tread lightly. Because I'm going to start addressing stuff. and having those conversations. Whether we end up falling out or not, it's best to have these conversations just so you know where you stand moving forward. No assumptions or anything like that is being made at the end of the day. So yeah, let me reset this camera up somewhere else so I can start cooking. I'm about to wash my hands. I'm not doing it on camera. But yeah, I'm gonna wash my hands, get this food and stuff prepped, and clean off this counter and stuff, and I will be right back. Am I talking too much? Sometimes I be feeling like I be talking too much, but you could just on the settings up there, you could speed up the video and still watch it. So if I'm talking too slow, or still watch me, support me. Love you guys. So, realized we forgot to get the red and green bell peppers. I'm totally trying this recipe out for the first time, so if everybody say they don't like it, don't think I can't cook. It just, I found this recipe, and I'm trying it. They don't give the measurements of how much I should put, so I'm gonna just wing it, see how it goes, and go from there. Yeah, I'm just go from there. He's about to go. He ran out right now to get those. I got the meat. I'm cleaning the meat. And yeah. So I guess since I'm going to wait for him, I might as well do something else. I was going to eat some cereal. But should I? Yeah, I'm going to eat some cereal. Alright. And also, tell me why I just like compelled to say this, and this is like to anybody needing advice about relationships or anything like that. I'm not an expert, but I just want to say, like, don't try and that's not the right word. Don't try and only find happiness in a partner. Like, don't think your happiness only comes from your partner. That can cause a lot of problems. Don't sit up here and think like, oh, I'm not happy because of him, or oh, I can't do anything because of her or him, or whatever. Don't think that your partner is the only person responsible for your happiness. You're responsible for your own happiness. So that's why it is important that, you're out here and you're doing stuff that makes you happy. Like, yeah, your partner has their own responsibilities of, like, trying to make you happy and doing their own thing. But you also need to find happiness within yourself and be able to be happy alone too. That's important. You need to be able to be happy alone by yourself, not needing anyone, but once you get that partner, it's an addition to your happiness. That should not be the condition. Like, once you have a partner, that's when you're happy. No, it should never be that way, and you'll never be happy, because everybody's human. Everybody makes mistakes. So you relying on your happiness coming from that one person, you're gonna be miserable. So, always have your own hobbies. Always do things that make you happy. And they need to have to do things that make them happy, and not seek their happiness just in you. So I don't know why I just felt like I should say that. But, do stuff that make you happy. Like, you happy. Like, not anybody else. Not your family, mom, siblings, anything, aunts, uncles. Do things that make you happy, that you find comfort in, that puts a smile on your face. Once you do that, like, people come and go out of your life regardless. So, I feel like if you're just looking at happiness for somebody else, you're going to set yourself up for failure and, like, heartbreak and stuff like that. That's not a good thing. But I know it's hard sometimes, and, but yeah, I just wanted to say that. Find happiness with yourself and stuff like that. Because I had made a mistake before. And yeah, so I'm just spilling tea in this video. It seems like I'm just talking. I had made a mistake before of, like, depending on my partner for happiness. Like, I was like, oh, you're not making me happy. Oh, you're always on that damn game. Or, the stuff, Like, oh, you're always on the game. I'm not happy because you're not making me happy. Or we're not doing this. Or we're not doing that. At some point, I took, like, at some point I was, took the, like, reflection. I'm like, no, baby girl, your happiness does not just come from this one person. This person could decide to leave you tomorrow, God forbid. But, like, no, it's not your partner's job to solely bring happiness to you. They're their own person also. They need to have happiness. They need to be able to be a shoulder to cry on and all that other stuff. You got to reciprocate that energy, between the both of you guys. So I'm just saying it for, like, if anybody out there needed that advice. Again, I'm not an expert, but, I had, at some point I was just like, that was me. That was like, oh, I would be like always like nagging, like, oh, you're not on that game, or oh, you don't spend enough time, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we do, even though we did spend time, together, but it was just like, you want more time, but that's not the case. Everybody needs their space. So that's why I always, like, encourage, like, my partner to always go out with his friends, and always, now I'd be like, play the game. And I was like, yeah, play the game. I just bought him a game. I think I said it in the other video. I don't know the name, but it's some zombie thing. And then, I don't like playing this type of stuff. So, but yeah, I just bought him a game for his PlayStation 5. And I'm just like, I'm encouraging it now. And now I found, like, something that makes me happy. And it's like reading books. Like, I've gotten it back into reading books. And that's my joy. That's my peace right now. Like, I don't know. It's, like, helping me. It makes me happy to read those books and, like, have that time to, like, decompress. I feel like it helps me decompress a lot because I be in my head a lot planning. I'm like, a week ago I was frustrated because I'm like, everything's coming up. We need to get our cars fixed. We need to plan for trips. We have like 4 different trips we're trying to go on next year, where it was just like a lot. I'm like thinking Christmas. It was a whole bunch of stuff in my head. I stopped reading. I wasn't able to read. And it was just like, it was frustrating. It was just like a lot. It took a toll on me. And then I got back into reading again. And again, like the drama and stuff that came from like my job and stuff, it didn't help. But, I gotten back into that. So I feel like it's important for you and your partner to have hobbies outside of each other. Obviously with each other too, but outside of each other that you can do alone. That brings a smile to your face, that makes you happy, and it doesn't depend on another person, So yeah, that's important. That's what I want to say. Because I feel like if you always together and you like never got no time to yourself, it can become like a toxic environment, and nobody wants a toxic environment. So yeah, I don't know why, but I did. So yeah, I don't know why I decided to say that, but I felt compelled to. But if you guys want any other, advice from me, or want me to speak on a certain topic, I can. You could just DM me. Again, I'm not an expert or anything. Everybody's human. Everybody makes mistakes. But I could just talk from my experience, I could just talk from my experience. You could take it however you want to take it, So, yeah, I'm bored. I'm sitting here waiting for him to come back. So, anyways, I'm over here cleaning this cleaning this, letting it sit, the meat, I'm letting it soak in like some vinegar and stuff. I'm just waiting. I have the ingredients out. I feel like I should eat though. Like, I'm starting to cook for other people, but it's just like, what about me? I need to eat too. And that's another thing too. It's okay to be selfish. Like, people, yeah, they'll be like, oh, you're so selfish, you only think about yourself. You need to think about yourself. Like, nobody else is going to think about yourself. Think about you the way you're going to think about you. Nobody else is going to have your back. Like, nobody else is going to have your back like you have your back. And, you know, it's okay to be selfish. It's okay to put yourself first. Because I've learned, and it's been a hard thing for me, but I've been trying to work on is saying no more, or like, no, I'm not able to do it, because I sat back and, you know, I've been doing like a lot of self-reflection and stuff this year. That's one thing that's happened in 2024. It's like a lot of self-reflection. And I would look and I would see that, like, oh yeah, people asking me to do things for them. I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. And yeah, I'll help out. I love to help people. Don't get me wrong, I love to help people. But it's just like sometimes it seems like I'm getting taken advantage of. And, you know, nobody likes to feel that way. Nobody should have to feel that way. So just like I took a step back. And when it was time for me, when I needed help, it's just like, oh, I can't help you. I got my own thing going on. I can't help you. So now, I mean, it's just like, now I gotta... It's unfortunate because I love to help, but it's like now I gotta like put me first. Like, I gotta be like, no, I got stuff to do too, you know, which is sad. It's sad, but it's a reality. It's a reality. You can't always please people or want to help. And I'm not looking for, like, if I help somebody, I'm not looking for like a handout, like, or not like a handout, like, I'm not expecting anything when I help people. But it's like when I need help, it's like it's always like, oh, a ghost town, you know. So yeah, that's something else I learned this year. Yeah, just really communicating. I think like moving forward next year, well, when you see this video, it probably will be next year, so I'm gonna just say this year 2025. This year 2025, I am obviously going to be saying no more. No, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna be saying no more. I'm putting my foot down, setting boundaries, setting healthy boundaries. It's always important to set healthy boundaries so people don't try you or think that they can try you or use you. So yeah, set healthy boundaries, and I'm also not giving grace to anybody anymore, because, like I said again earlier, if I see flaws in myself and I'm like self-aware, I have the self-awareness in myself to see my flaws and to work on them. And, you know, I can't, I can't like try to fix people. That's not my job. You got to have it go on that self journey. You got to go on that journey by yourself. You got to do that work on your own. And I had to learn that, because I was like, oh, I see where you're going wrong. Let me tell you, let me try to help you. And then people get mad at me. Like, oh, don't tell me my shit stink. Basically. That's basically what that was. Like, oh, don't tell me about myself. Like, you know? So I just like, when people come to me and they be talking, I just let them talk. Because it's just like, okay, I'm seeing something that's wrong with what you're doing or what you're saying. You don't see anything wrong with it. So I'm just like, okay, I'm going to let you talk. You have to go on that journey on your own. You have to face those problems on your own, just like I did. It's not my job to have more grace for you than what you're having for yourself, or like, you know, trying to fight that battle with you. Everybody is on their own journey. It'll come sooner or later. You'll realize your mistakes. That's what my mindset is. Hopefully they'll realize. But, you know, like I said earlier, there is older women out there that still don't know how to communicate. Or not older women, I'm going to say older people. Still don't know how to communicate. Still don't know how to express themselves and feel to address things or feel heard, So it is a learning thing, but I'm not having grace for anybody anymore because people need to have self-awareness. And it is not my job to be aware for you or go down that path for you, So, if another big thing for me is lying. Don't sit up here and lie in my face. That's a big trigger of mine. That's a big no for me. That I've come across this year. Like, I've had experiences of like friends lying to me, and they use an excuse of, and if you see the video, don't think I'm coming for you. I'm not. I'm just explaining, how I feel. Everybody allowed to speak how they feel. Anyways, I had 2 friends this year that I know of that was lying, and then they used the excuse of, oh no, or they sent in text like, oh, they lied through text messaging, like, oh, they use an excuse of like, oh yeah, but I was gonna tell you in person, or yeah, I know we were gonna talk later, so yeah, I was gonna tell you. I'm like, that's lying. And then they don't think it's lying, but you literally just said one thing and then go back to saying another thing. That's lying. No matter how you look at it, lying by omission, whatever, you're lying. You just told me no, but the answer was really yes. That's a lie. I don't care how you look at it. And that's a big thing for me. Don't sit up here and lie to me. You could be like, oh, I don't want to talk about it, or hey, I'm not in that space to talk. It's yours. Sorry, y'all. But I'm in like that space. No. Instead of lying, you could be like, I don't want to talk about it, or I don't feel comfortable talking about that right now. Can we talk about that later? Or hey, just say, hey, I don't want to talk about it. Like, I could respect that. You don't have to sit up here and lie to me. That's my biggest thing. That's a trigger for me. That's one of my red flags. That's a boundary. That just like, I'm not gonna accept laying down. Like, you're not about to just sit here and lie in my face. We're grown adults, for one. For two, what do you gotta lie for? And it's not like I'm your mama, or I'm a have like some major consequence on you or something like that. A major consequence if you tell me the truth. Like, just say you don't want to talk about it. I can respect that. You don't want to talk. I already know the answer. One of the situations, I already knew the answer before the person told me. And the other situation, I felt it. But I was making excuses. Not her. I was like, not her. She didn't do it. She wouldn't do this, but she did it. But yeah. And maybe that is a reflection on me of having or allowing that so long, or having people around me that think that is okay. I don't know. But, I'm not having grace for that anymore. You're a grown adult, when that you're lying. And that's a big red flag for me. Lying for no reason. Or not even just lying, period. But at least, like, be like, hey, I don't want to talk about it. You could say that. I don't like lying. If I don't want to talk about something, I'm not going to talk about it with you. Just say that. I don't want to talk about it. I can respect it. I'll back off. That's simple. But, people have their own, ideas or boundaries or what they hold true to them. But lying is a big one for me. No reason to lie. But yeah, I'm not having grace for anybody. You're grown adults. You should know how to communicate. You should know not to lie. You should know not to steal. You should know not to backstab people. You should know not to call me out my name, cuss me out. You should know not to play with my time, play with my money. You should know that stuff. And if you don't, then we're good. We don't have to, be enemies. I'll never be your enemy. If you're gonna beef, you're gonna be for yourself. Be with yourself. But yeah, it's nothing with those boundaries being crossed, and this upcoming year, 2025. I'm not having grace for anybody. I'm not having grace. We're all adults. You know right from wrong. And I'm not making excuses for anybody anymore. I just don't see the point in it. Because if I can, cut out my own family or don't speak to some of my family because of stuff they doing, what makes you any different? What makes you any different? Really think about that. If I don't speak to some of my family now because of stuff they do or stuff they say, what makes you any different? Just think about that next time anybody try to try me. But yeah, I just wanted to say that. I'm just chatting today. I'm chatting today, but I feel like I should get this off my chest. This has been on my chest. So I just want to put it out there. But yeah. And y'all should stop giving grace to people too. Stop doing it. Stop making excuses for that family member that's trying you, or your partner's family disrespecting you, or friends lying, stealing, and stop making those excuses. Set that boundary. Set that boundary, sis. Stop letting these people play with you. Clock that T. Stop letting these people play with you. But yeah, I hope that helps somebody. Going back and forth and doing all that, that's so unnecessary. So unnecessary. You'll block button away. And we don't have to end on bad terms. I see you, I can say what's up. But you in my close circle, not happening again. Moving forward, if something else happened, deuces. Because I gave grace in 2024. I'm not doing it anymore. And once these people, I'm not singling anybody out. But once people that, because I feel like people will try you. Everybody's going to try you. But once they see that you set that boundary and they break whatever y'all got going on, I hope one day, they be more self-aware and see where they went wrong and find peace within themselves, because that's what it is. They don't have peace within themselves. So, hurt people. So they don't have peace within themselves. So once they do, probably later on down in the line, it's a mature thing, I guess. And they see, but once they take that time to heal for themselves and see to protect their peace, maybe then they'll realize how it was important for you to protect yours and not keep giving in or not keep giving chances and stuff like that. Okay. My husband said I'm chatting too much, so I'm going to go ahead and get into this video. No, but people do actually want to hear me talk, though. They want to hear me talk more.
I don't know why you're trying to defend it. You asked the question.
I know, I asked the question, but still, I've heard that people actually want to hear me talk. And the reason for these videos is for the future, like my future family or like anybody, looking back. I know people be weird about death and stuff, but it's just I don't look at it as a bad thing. It's just probably how you went out is probably. But I don't look at it as a bad thing. It's just you're moving on. But these videos is to show once I do move on, you can come back to these videos and be like, oh, she used to act like this, or oh, da da da. I was here. I'm documenting my life. It's not for anybody else but me and whoever I've impacted along the way and wants to come back and look at these videos and be like, this is how she acts. She's so goofy. Da, da, da. I love you guys. If you do decide, if I am, I just want to say I love you guys. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to turn this into that. But, that's the reason why I make these videos. It's to look back on. Where was I at? How was I feeling? What drama did I was dealing with? Or what all did I do? Everybody know I'm adventurous. I like to go and do stuff, and I just want that to be known. So yeah, give me a second. I'll be back, and I'm ready to prep this food. Bye, guys. Not bye. See you later. Be back. Thinking you just cut the chunks like this, right? cut it in chunks like this. Get rid of this fat. Don't need that. Well, y'all can't even see what I'm doing. Here. I got the meat in there. Diced up the steak. And what is this called? This is a pepper steak recipe. Where's the video?
It's at the top. It's playing right now. I think I see it.
Where? How do I make it bigger?
Should be like a maximum thing in the bottom right corner or something.
Could you? I asked you. Could you do it, please?
Hey, I'm saying it's at the top. This is the video right here. Just maximize.
I'm seasoning this meat. Some garlic powder. Oh, I feel like I should be recording this from this angle. Hold up. Let me get this other phone. Garlic powder. Because I hear you got to put a lot because of once the meat cooks, it ends up losing flavor. That's what I heard. Hopefully that's enough. Hopefully that's enough. Doing pepper. And the video didn't really have the measurements or anything, but it didn't look like she was cooking either. I don't know. This is ground ginger. That's what she put in the video. I don't know how much you want. Wait a minute, babe. That's not right. Yeah. Let me just add that. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Gonna add, what's that brown sugar? One of these videos had brown sugar in it, but the video I just saw right now don't have brown sugar. So, you know what? This is an experiment. We're gonna try this thing out. I don't know how much I'm supposed to be pouring in here, but again, we're experimenting. Experimenting. Okay. I hope this. You think if this turned out bad, people don't think I can cook?
No, I don't think people are actually.
You sure?
First off, I don't know who's making something of this caliber, so I don't think you should be ridiculed at all.
Cornstarch. Yeah, I'm trying to make a video here. Oh shit, I should be recording. This is the cornstarch. I don't know if I should add more. I think that's good enough. A spoon and try to stir this thing up. I don't want to touch it with my hands. Is that weird? Am I weird for that? They do smell good though. I know there's people out there in these comments out here judging me. Okay, then I put the beef broth. Okay, one thing that I seen that I noticed is that they don't really be filling it up. Because they said that the meat make their own juice and stuff. So I'm like, do I not fill this up? I don't know. But it's experimenting. Oh yeah, beef broth. Just want to put that in there. 50% less sodium. It's a big crock pot. I'm going to just put this whole thing in there. Or should I not? I think that's good enough. I think it's good enough. basically everything is covered, so I shouldn't overdo it. But everything do need to be, you know, covered. Or should I put more? I mean, everything is like basically covered. So I'm turning it on high because it says on high it cooks for 3 to 4 hours. 3 to 4 hours, everybody about to be here. So I'm putting it on high. And yeah, guys, I kind of followed this recipe. This is what they put in there, and we will see. We will see. So I'm gonna clean up my workstation. I'm about to finish doing this, and yeah, I think I'm gonna end the video here. Actually, no, I'll wait and show you the end results after I do that. Then I'm gonna end the video here and maybe vlog my friends and stuff when they arrive in a separate video. Cooking with Ray. Cooking with Okay, I'll see y'all in 3 to 4 hours. Hopefully I'll be dressed and ready by then. I'm about to eat some video. Okay, bye. Oh, I should set a timer. Bye-bye.